I'm beyond God or Jesus or Allah or Hebrew prophets of peace like Muhammad's sweet little daughter Fatima in Quranic speech, or Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib or Islamic Tawhid or Mahatma Gandhi, or deep Upanishadic feats, the Mahabharata or the Bhagavad Gita, or Ra from Egypt's theology of Atum Hermes and Thoth receiving anagogic retreats of Platonic readings of geometry or doctrines from Chaldean prophecies. When the Ka is released epiphodically beyond the scene of trauma and grief, squalor and weakness thought to be all a dream, but not to the Greek Aristotle who seemed to want to reach Eudaimonia's needs. Augustine's Monarchianism, Guinan and evil of the fall from Eve who was deceived, let off to eat what was not to be, gnawed by the teeth. It birthed consciousness, seeing, concepts and reason, the all-in-Ayin in the Garden of Eden. I fall to my knees and wander the seas and talk to the creator of all that we see, maker of laws Unusia, the numerology of Shem, Hemefarash, Kabbalic Li, the Ein Sof mysteries, Socrates, philosophies and hypotheses and paradoxical ideas. Why is it after every pause I must breathe? Sephiroths are the tree of knowledge that seeds the blossoming of good and evil. Gnostic creatures taught in treatises, archons and demons opposite lead to aeonic beings, genres of people caught and impeded in atomically embryonic fetuses. Dark memories, but God's within me. The constant of C, the light spark, has been weakened by biology that causes us to breed unconsciously without want or need, just constant respawning, evolving the species into an awful, obscene, toxic and meaningless long lives of feeling ill, distraught, suffering, bondage and weeping is all that we think from the lost and deceased, lost in disease. The volume's increased. I'm not a believer. But I am beyond the smallness of the bees to the tallest of trees, beyond the largeness of fields or Andromeda's reach, Hanukkah's or Ramadan's fasts to the feasts, the mandalic screens and coral reefs, beyond the forest and creeks that put you into a groggy sleep, stopping the dominance of insomnia's squeeze, beyond the normalcy of pardon me's honesty, the Renaissance Uffizi, the carvings of Bernini and Leonardo Vinci, the ponds and the streams, and all the art that's been conceived in the halls and cathedrals, beyond mantras repeated with tantric dialogues between Shakti and Shiva, the place where opposites meet. Is this all a Ponzi scheme of Darwin's theory of entropic decompositioning, a diabolical scheme of rotting in the grease at impossible heat? Unclean smog causes no oxygen to breathe. Am I in water or feces? Is it wrong to be cautious in times as melancholic as these? What does wrong even mean? Do all my tears drip down longingly along my cheek? Will something stop this hollowness revolving around the heart of me? Thomas Aquinas and Thomas beliefs, apostles and creeds, whether John or Pauline, all exhausted debris, colonies of all that we seek, Gautama's heaps or five skandhas, Rupa Vedana, Shana, Shankara, Vijnana, and Pali. This is the departure from clinging to the Advaita Vedantas or Shris or Swamis or Kants or Fictas. This cosmos is bleak, awash in the bleeding. If it's bodily, it's not for me. But why do they bottle me into a body, locked in a coffin, sarcophagus, mausoleums? Is nirvana equal to samsara, please? Are these nonsense distinctions? Someone talk to me. Is this all a dream? God, please. From the veins' blood I run from the substrates of the clay dust, some gray water and mud-stained crust. I am one with creation. The sun's rays above the terrains once in the pavement for hundreds of acres. I flood plains, but I am not of this plain, untamed, hushed name, blushed face, 'cause it calls great lust. The one with nature, great mother of uppercase love. The one that you face when you're under the rain and the lovers embracing, combust in the flames in the jungle, in pain in the cover of shade in the umbra of day's dusk. I am the structure that's made of a subtle sensation, the fundamentation of sudden temptation, the contemplation of all that we state when the core of us says, what? Questions we utter in isolation. Floral colors and bright paint brushes. Is it something that I make up or the substance of my makeup? night list of the cataract, formlessness of the eye coalescing into light, gone, 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 gone. Inspectors of gyres and coinage of Nero to pay in the stained glass and slivers of inform, the inner, the haze black, the inspector of the fire, the Troyzans of heroes of great no self. Catalyst to catabasis lost within the shards that are broken, the omens of collection envisioning what is lost, the fragments that are lost in the distance, all the alchemical symbols. Ancient sadness waiting in ponds adrift, and the one weeps on the crux of itself.